We're basically here today to see how students and future venture capitalists can work together to build capacity for entrepreneurs.
Okay. And when you say build capacity, what do you mean by that?
Being able to have access to capital,
Okay.
for business projects or community development projects or even for IT technology.
Do you see the visionary students that are here at Claflin having the ability to create these kind of projects? Have you heard of any projects that have been created in biolabs or in chemistry or in any of the areas that the students are now studying? Is that happening?
Absolutely. I've been the Center for Entrepreneurship director for the last 5 years, and we have hosted a business competition where we gave away $10,000 each year. And during those competitions over the years, about 20 different student teams have invented different things, such as we have today one of our former students who created a mobile app, which is now currently in the Apple Store, called Live Chair.
Okay. It's called what now?
Live Chair.
Live Chair.
Yeah, to make appointments.
Wow.
It's a mobile app.
Congressman Coburn, tell us about today's event, if you will.
Well, I'm very pleased that two of my colleagues, Congressman Roy Connor from California and Tim Ryan from Ohio, have been doing these comeback city tours to help cities to make comebacks economically. They decided that maybe they ought to come south.
That's all right.
And I encourage them to take a look at South Carolina, and they're here today in Orangeburg, looking with South Carolina State and Claflin, trying to see what we can do with these venture capitalists, people who invest billions of dollars in startup businesses, trying to get the students oriented at this particular juncture in their lives. And by the time they graduate, maybe we can have them thinking more globally about how to pursue their futures.
Well, the federal government can do a lot when it's in the hands of someone such as yourself.
Thank you.
Who can bring this type of resource to this community.
Right.
And this is a tremendous, in my opinion, a tremendous boost for us just by bringing these people here. But that's based on your leadership.
Well, thank you so much for that. I tried to, as I said to them, and they asked me, what should they be talking to these people about? I said, what I want you to do is listen, get their experiences, their life experiences, because I think that if you think about investing in anybody, the best investment is when people can relate to what it is that they want to pursue in life. In other words, whatever your experiences are,
And what you love.
it's where your passions will be. And so what I'm asking them to do is to take a look at the passion of these students and see whether or not they're ones you want to take a chance on.
Thank you so much.
Congressman, we certainly appreciate you for making these possibilities a reality for us. We appreciate that. On behalf of the City of Orangeburg City Council, where I'm the mayor, I've been the mayor about 5 years now, first African American mayor of this town, and I'm so excited about what we are doing here. I am leading with the example of collaborative efforts, and we hope that we'll be able to collaborate with you all in the future to continue to make this town a great town. We call ourselves the Mecca. We're the Mecca of the county, and we hold the county seat, and we're looking to do some great things, and we hope to continue to work with you. Thank you, and you're welcome. If there's anything that we can do for you, we'll be happy to do it to make you comfortable. Thank y'all. We hope we can continue to work together. Thank you.
The Congressman and the team for allowing me to be here today. For those who don't know, my name is Greg Robinson. I'm the economic developer for the county, which in South Carolina, our county is one of the largest in the state. We actually refer to this area as the Global Logistics Triangle. It is comprised of 95 and US 301 and I-26, which makes us very unique logistically. And for the longest time, Congressman Claflin and his leadership with Senator Matthews have been pushing infrastructure. So when we talk about the fundamentals of small business and we talk about the fundamentals of manufacturing, we talk about capital investment for infrastructure. For without infrastructure, nothing takes place. Welcome the opportunity for you to be here today and to learn. Congressman Claflin, thank you for the opportunity for us to showcase to some of the folks about what we have going on. And I'll end on this. If I look at 3 opportunities that are hitting us in the face, If you just read the kind of the latest and greatest announcements that our community and our state has made, alternative energy with solar, carbon fiber with aerospace, and then Volvo being less than 10 miles from our county line. The opportunities are immense. How we capture those opportunities with a major OEM just 10 miles from Holly Hill is up to us. So the opportunity of location, meeting the opportunity of infrastructure, meeting the opportunity of the financial markets will pay dividends for the students, not only at Claflin State, but also OC Tech. And of course, how do we cultivate those next generation leaders is up to our families and how we address the needs and the critical needs of education. Thank you for allowing me to be here today.
My name is Charles Williams, and I am honored to be here, and I am so honored to serve as the President and CEO of the Regional Medical Center. As we come here today to talk about entrepreneurship and economic development, one of my first conversations with Greg when I moved here was so much opportunity is why I came. You know, I came from a town that grew 273% in 20 years. And when I look at education in South Carolina State, I see Claflin, I see OC Tech, and I see all the people who have invested in this community. I see nothing but opportunity. As the largest employer here, I think we should take an active role. We should be a partner. We should be there working with the schools and the educational systems to ensure that we are taking advantage of the talent that is already here. Because what I believe and what we found where I moved from when we grew that area was entrepreneurship drives wealth, not just wages. So we have to be partners, but we have to create an environment of support where capital is necessary. And last but not least, because I look forward to further discussion, a network. There's so much that can be learned by business leaders and entrepreneurs sharing their stories and sharing not just their wins, but their losses. That's how business grows. Edison did not create the bulb in his first try, but it's after trial and error that we continue to get better. So to Mr. Clyburn and everyone else here, thank you. This is a great opportunity and we just want to be a part of it at RMC. Thank you.
I'm Gary Robinson. I am a business consultant with the Small Business Development Center here. As part of my role with the Small Business Development Center, I've been kind of focused on working with students and developing students, and I work very closely with Zach and the Entrepreneurial Innovation Center. And our job is to focus in on the small businesses. If you're going to have a solid city, you have to have an entrepreneurial ecosystem that supports small businesses in order to get people to want to live here, stay here, play here, and go to school here. We have to get more students wanting to start businesses and create families and build right here in Orangeburg. So those are some of the things that we are working very hard on a daily basis to do. Thank you.
From Precursor Ventures, we're a very, very early stage fund based in San Francisco. We write checks of kind of $250,000. We do invest at the idea stage. And I actually had invested in a company that started in Charleston. And so the entrepreneur started the company here. They started with 3 people. They're now about 10 people and then have since moved to New York City. But I have invested in companies in 15 different states, and I'm always happy to look at companies that are not in traditional tech centers. So if there's anybody I can help, student entrepreneurs or folks here who have an idea stage, consider me a friend.
I'm the program director for the Innovation Entrepreneurship program here. Entrepreneurship isn't just something I wake up and I want to be an entrepreneur. I wake up and I want to own a business. You can have those dreams. Everybody in here, I'm assuming, would probably have a dream to own some type of business at some point in their life. Simply because it creates wealth, it creates an opportunity for you to have something that you can pass on to your family or pass on to your loved ones. But what separates that person from the person who's actually doing it is the grit. You actually have to put in the hours. And so one thing that we've recognized here in the School of Business is that we have students who are willing to put forth that effort, and programs such as the Innovation Entrepreneurship Hub. I'm happy to be a part of this panel, and I'm also happy that you guys are here to share and what we have to discuss with you. Thank you.
Thanking the congressmen for taking their time, because they're the ones that kind of put this together. In economic development, capital creates jobs. And without access to capital, you do not create jobs. So what we're trying to do is bridge. And by creating a bridge between the manufacturing opportunity, the opportunities that we have with the workforce that we have, and how do we apply and deploy the appropriate amount of capital, but not only that, the expertise, so that we learn from one another.
I've got the mayor of Orangeburg and, of course, the director of the hospital, Mr. Charles Williams. What do you think about today's event?
I think it was wonderful. It gave an opportunity for Orangeburg to showcase not only today, but tomorrow's possibilities, and bringing individuals into our community who can help us grow and build upon what we've already begun.
Thank you very much. Mr. Mayor?
Well, I think it was a wonderful opportunity. We had a chance to collaborate, and I think if we continue to collaborate and continue to dialogue, I think Orangeburg will see a change with all of these efforts here.